We welcome you once more to the Phil Taylor Jones Show. Today we're going to be talking about Decision 2016, which has been dedicated to a lot of the shows we've done. And we're going to be focusing in on our candidate, Jill Stein. I'm Phil Taylor Jones, your host, and hey, let's talk about Jill. Jill's doing great things as far as getting on that debate stage. Now, mind you, this number changes fluidly. So at the last time I checked, she now has 89,698 signatures out of 100,000 needed to be placed on that debate stage. And we know that this is a very, very crucial part of her campaign, because this allows nationally on a big stage everyone to get to know Jill and what her philosophies are and what her plans are for improving things here in our country. So, hey, the fight isn't over yet. We still need the rest of those signatures to, fill out that $100,000, or I've got money on my mind this morning. Oh, Phil. 100,000 signatures to get her on the debate stage. Shows how much we need her, so I can maybe get $100,000, get a better job. Anyway, so we still need you to get out there, go to her site, check on that little button on the dashboard that talks about signing petitions and what have you, and make sure you get those petitions signed. When we do our pictorial, as we always do for the show, you'll see how many green states, the dark green ones, that now has Jill on the ballot. And we're pressing for the rest of them. She's doing great. The Green Party's doing a good job at getting her message out there. She's running around the country and doing her whistle stops and her town hall meetings and her regular meetings. And if you want to keep up with that, a good tool to keep up with her is YouTube. They're constantly putting on her videos of her meetings and what have you, so that you can get the message, so that you can further get out and tell your friends and family about Jill Stein, and then again have them tell their friends and family. Let's keep this thing rolling like a big rubber ball here. We need to have Jill Stein be recognized for the wonderful candidate that she is, and we need to have her in the White House. We know that these other two chuckleheads don't mean us any good. They don't, they're crazy, both of them. As they say, bat, beep, crazy. That's the two of them. The orange-haired chook, Donald Trump, is now demanding of the blonde-haired crook that she release her medical records. And he has yet to release his tax records. So while these two idiots are going at each other, let's get in there and get Jill Stein elected and in the White House, and before they even know what hits them, because we know that they're way out there in la-la-loo land. So let's get out there, get vigilant, and get Jill the votes that she needs, get that petition signed so that we can have her on the debate stage. And seems like the Green Party is doing very well, and her candidacy is doing very well, but we cannot become lackadaisical in our actions. We have to keep ever present. That's why I'm on the air today, and will be on until the election, because we do need positive change in this country, and we need someone who can get us there, someone that is a person of substance, a person of integrity, and someone who is knowledgeable about how to not only bring about these changes, but to gather people together, not alienate them, so that we can work for the greater good. Exec, what do you got?
Well, just a lot of pride for the people that are supporting her. It's amazing to see 39 states that do officially have her on the ballot, including ours.
Yes, that is very good.
And to see these signatures keep going up. I did an estimation last night when we were speaking, and it seemingly seemed like 300 signatures
Seems like the exec is kind of giddy about all this good news.
It seemed like it was about 300 signatures every, like, half a day or every day or something like that. Mm-hmm. Even since you spoke, it's at 89,700 something, so about 100 or so more.
Oh, okay.
So it seems like there's, I mean, I haven't actually tested it. We have to actually maybe check in the morning, maybe wake up and then before we go to bed at night and see exactly how many signatures per day. But if it was supposedly the estimated 300 per day, she would get the full 100,000 in about 40 to 50 days, and that's well before the election. But we still have to get those other states.
Yeah, but we need to get those well before 40 or 50 days, because you remember the debates. The first one, I thought I heard someone say there was going to be some kind of like a little fireside debate or something on the 7th of September. But now they're saying, I think about the 26th or so. So we need to get these ballots or get these signatures in real quick.
No, it might be quicker than that. That was just in a span of like 6 hours. So
right,
the whole day might be 500 signatures.
Let's just get it out there to the folks. Get to that site, Jill 2016, and look at that dashboard where it says, you know, to get involved with these petitions, and specifically hit all of them you can, but specifically this one about getting her on that debate stage. She needs to be there. As I said before, every time their mouth moves, hers moves. And this way, the whole United States can get a real, estimation as to what she's all about. So let's get out there and let's get busy, folks. We got a lot of work still yet to do. Executive didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's quite all right. It might be more than that per day. It might be 600 to 1,000 signatures per day. I'm not
Many as
sure.
we can get.
But
And then some.
But it's really good to see that map like that. There's only 2 states that aren't officially recognized yet. They're under litigation. That's Nevada and Oklahoma. And they're actively petitioning in 3 states, Wyoming, North Dakota, and Kentucky, to get it going. There's only 3 states that are awaiting results, so we could have 42 states pretty soon official. And there's only one that's not on the ballot, South Dakota. But as far as that goes, there's 3 states, North Carolina, Georgia, and Indiana, that will be able to write her in as president. But they're doing a good job, and they have it dark green like the Green Party for the ones that are working good for her, so you can vote in and everything. But I really hope she does make it in office, because we've had too many establishment and non-establishment as far as Trump goes since he's new to the game. You know, he's just started being a politician, but he's working a hell of a job whiffle-waffling and lying like all the other ones do. We've had enough of that stuff. We've had enough of Democrats and Republicans. They've screwed up the country enough. We need to try someone new and someone fresh. Even if you don't think her idea of possible socialism, I don't think that's what it is. It's just trying to get the hands of the people back onto what happens in their own lives. We need to have something like that, because how good has your democracy been working? Those people that are naysayers and claim socialism doesn't work. How good has democracy been working for you?
Or capitalism, for that matter.
Or capitalism,
$20 trillion in debt, and all our jobs being outsourced. The ones who are so chomping on the bit and banging on the tom-toms for capitalism are those greedy ones who've driven us in the toilet as we are. Democrats and Republicans have had far too much play in this country. It's time for a new. It's time, as Jody Watley would say, the great Jody Watley. It's time for a new love, baby, a new love. Love of the Green Party and love of Jill Stein. Let's get her in there. Let's have her work her magic. And when I say magic, I just use that as a term of endearment, because it takes much more than magic to turn a country around from the brinks of despair. So let's let her get in there and do what she needs to do. She and her running mate, and these 2 people are notorious for gathering people together and working for the greater good. And we need that. We don't need 2 chuckleheads fighting over a toy, and that toy being the United States and her people, and screwing us over as has been done systematically every 4 years or 8 years. So let's do something new. Let's get out there. Let's get those petitions signed. Get involved with the phone banking or whatever, having a little Jill Stein party or whatever, to get the word out that this is the woman we need for president. This is the person that will bring us through. and help us to gain a new respect for our country, a new security for our country, and a greater pride in our country. So get out there, let's go to work. We still got a lot of boogieing to do. So we'll look forward to seeing you next time here on the Phil Taylor Jones Show. Keep the smile on your face, try to stay sane in this world of nuttiness, increase the peace and dump the hate, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.